Hello, hello. Welcome to Cupid Empress 1111. I'm here to do the reading for the sign of Taurus. I welcome you all to my channel, and I want to welcome the ones that are new. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming in and being in this space with me. And for those that are already subscribed to my channel, well, again, thank you so much for your return and you watching my content. Okay. I want to urge all of you, if you like my reading, to please go ahead and subscribe. Also comment, share, the regulars, to help my channel grow. And so we will be moving forward then with the sign of Taurus. I'm going to start with love and then move into a little bit of finances and career. And let's see what the messages are there. Okay. I'm going to start with the Moonology cards. Let's see what the moon has to say. I don't know about you guys, but this moon for me, this blood moon was absolutely, intense. It was so intense. There's been like so many quick switches and changes and people's moods and everything like around me. It's really been like really heavy. I just felt it and like everything. There's just like so many things. It's almost like it shifted something, like it changed something. I don't know. It's just, wow. All right, guys, let's move forward. Show me the messages for the sign of Taurus. Angels, archangels, God, Spirit. Bring me the messages for the sign of Taurus. Bring me the messages that they need to hear and know for their highest good. Please and thank you. Give me the messages for Taurus. Taurus. Wow, just flew out. So, all right. Your hard work is paying off. Put this over here. You can be dealing with a Capricorn or someone that has those placements. Your commitment is being tested. All right. Let's see. Interesting. Your hard work is paying off. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. So some of you have been working very, very, very hard on something. And definitely your commitment to that hard work is being tested. That could be either to see if you commit to it, or it could also mean that, it's been hard. It's been a very hard journey for you to accomplish what you've been trying to accomplish, Taurus. But that hard work that you're putting in will pay off. It will pay off. All right, let's see. Show me the cards for Taurus. We're going into love. All right, got the first two. All right, my dears. The cleanse. You need to detox. Ridding negativity and purification. Okay. Just bear with me 1 second here because YouTube always goes into these commercials. I wish they would eliminate those. Well, I could also get the premium package, but probably will be. All right. So cuffing season. Single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. Okay. There's definitely a lot of negativity probably going on in your mind. Okay. It's probably why your commitment could be tested, whether it is work, whether it is career, whether it is relationship. Okay. Numbing. So you're self-medicating. Addictions. Okay. So some of you, because you're going through this, it's probably why it's saying you need to cleanse your space, is because you're probably to medicate what is going on, or to medicate the difficult situation that is happening in the love realm. You're self-medicating yourself, or you're drinking, or you just have like this really irritable behavior that obviously is not going to help. So detoxing, I'm going to even say meditation, guys. Like meditate, sit in silence and try to meditate and try to work on your feelings, and don't self-medicate. Medications don't work. I mean, they numb it, but it doesn't take the problem away. All right, machismo. So maybe we're dealing with someone in a relationship who's a little bit male chauvinist. So masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. So maybe somebody's wanting you to meet their manly expectations in this union or in this relationship. Okay. I'm gonna go with the other oracles, and let's start the messages more profoundly and see what's going on here. Okay, Spirit, show me what Taurus needs to know in love. Our beautiful sign of Taurus, what do they need to know in love at the moment? Oh my goodness. Taurus, please. Love for Taurus. Show me the cards for Taurus. Thank you. The cards for Taurus, please. Sign of Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What do you want to tell me, Spirit? All right. So let's go. Let's start here. All right, guys. We have the golden mirror. You see, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship. Yeah, you guys could be in a relationship that is right now like one-sided. Okay, there is separation on the rise here. That's why single, ready to mingle. I think there's going to be, there's like sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So you guys might be like in a separation state right now where you're both very unsure of like the future of this relationship. Okay, clock, you guys might need time, needs time. Something is taking time to heal, the runner. Somebody is running from this relationship. This is a runner and codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy and listening a lot to like their ego. So you might be listening a lot to your ego, or this person is. One of you is the runner here. Okay. What else, Spirit, show me? What does Taurus need to know? Is there anything else from these cards? These messages they need to know. Okay, got another one. Love. So unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection. Yeah, you need to give yourself some self-love here. We got another one. Then we Green Reaper. Okay, relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. All right, guys. So some of you may be going through this, or maybe at a verge of experiencing something. Okay, definitely I'm getting very, very one-sided relationship here. Where the other person is really they're not cooperating, and this relationship is could be something that is definitely being tested, no doubt. Excuse me, guys, I needed to hydrate. Okay, so interesting what we've already got. All right, so I'm going to go in with tarot, and let's see what the actual tarot has to say regarding this situation. Okay, show me for the sign of Taurus what's going on here with all of these messages, with the golden mirror, separation, clock, the runner, love, Grim Reaper, the one-sided, machismo. What can you tell me about all of this, Spirit? What is the story here? What do we need them to know? Show me. Okay, we've got the Lovers. So definitely Gemini. You could have Gemini placements or be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Don't get caught up on the signs, okay? Yeah. There's definitely a Nine of Swords. You or somebody are in their feelings about this relationship for sure. And here we go. The Ten of Wands. A lot of baggage. It's being super tested. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling a lot of weight in this relationship, a lot of weight in this relationship. You guys could be soul partners. But yeah, definitely a union that is being very tested right now. There's just a lot. I'm getting, this person could have a lot on their shoulders now, where a lot of maybe even like personal responsibilities and commitment. but they can also have a really wrong mindset about a relationship. Okay. You could definitely be dealing with a Gemini. I don't know why I got that. I got the King of Swords, so that's air signs. So Libra, Aquarius, but I'm picking up more like on a Gemini that could maybe have either, yeah, Taurus placements. I mean, yeah, they could have Taurus placements, or they could also just, you know, I mean, I have other placements, but I'm picking up air sign, you know. So I say the Gemini because this is the major arcana, the Lovers for Gemini, that represents Gemini. And then obviously they're represented by the King of Swords because of they're the suit of air, of swords, you know, so they're air signs. So yeah. This person could be thinking very logical right now about this relationship. They're thinking more with the logic more than with the heart. The Ace of Wands. I don't know. Let me see. Here with the Ace of Wands. Show me more after the Ace of Wands. Why the Ace of Wands? Why the Ace of Wands? This card, okay, there we go. Ace of Wands to the Eight of Swords. So they're feeling like maybe like all the passion and everything that this relationship started with, all the ideas or like the plans, or you could be feeling this way as well. They feel trapped. They feel like in their mind, like they keep overthinking. That's a big air sign thing. They keep they keep repeating scenarios and things. You know what I mean? Like a cassette player. You know what I mean? Where they just keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. And they just could be in this Eight of Swords where mentally they can't get out. They can't get out. They maybe keep repeating like maybe like the last argument, you know, that you had or whatever, and it just keeps like repeating over and over again, you know what I mean? And so there could be a lot of like maybe codependency depending on how deep this connection is, but we'll keep digging. We'll keep digging in. Let's see. I'm gonna go with another deck here, and let's see. All right, Spirit, let's clarify the Ace of Wands to the Eight of Swords. Well, no, actually, what's movement with this relationship? What's gonna happen here? Because I'm seeing separation, I'm seeing the Grim Reaper. What is the runner? I mean, what is the outcome for the situation? Okay. So in their feelings, there is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is wanting to have that relationship, wanting to have that family, wanting to have the children. In their desires, they're wanting. They are coming in with the message. We have the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is the Knight of, again, I think I'm picking up on a very heavy Gemini placement here. It could be Aquarius and it could be Libra, but we'll see, but I'm picking up more Gemini. They are wanting to come towards you with that message here, towards that Ten of Cups, to wanting to have that relationship with you. Because the Knights are messengers, you know. I've always said like pages are like very young energy, and then the Knights are like more into like, like the 30s, 40s, and then we've got like your kings and stuff, which are like obviously representing much more mature energy. Even though it depends on the reading, but because the kings can also be, you know, in their 30s or 40s as well. So it just depends on the reading. All right. So yeah, they're wanting to come in, 3 of Cups. They're wanting to unite, to bring some kind of happiness here and come in with, you know, with the 8 of Pentacles and like work on this relationship. This may be why your hard work is paying off. So they are wanting to work on it, but there's been a lot here that happened. I mean, they've been in their mind. It's been heavy. It's been tough. And so they're logically just trying to figure out how they can work this relationship out from all that energy of that was happening before. You know, they are going to take it slow. Okay. This is going to be slow moving process. Or you might take it slow, because Taurus, the energy of Taurus is not to go head on fast on things. Taurus is very stable. It's a very stable earth sign. It's slow moving. You know, you can't get the bull up unless it's really worth it, right? So you are, this could also be you. You can also want to work on this relationship. But I did ask what was going to happen. So I see you working very diligently together, but it's going to take a bit. It's not going to be, you know, boom, bada boom. It's going to take a lot of thinking, introspection, you know, figuring out, you know, what to do. The star, this is major arcana for Aquarius, definitely like representing like balance. It's representing healing. So there is a lot of healing that needs to take place between both of you here, okay? And obviously, you know, seeing things under a different perspective here. And that's why the clock came out, because it needs time. Show me, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Could be, you could be getting together with a water sign or have water sign placements, but there's love here, you know. There is love here with the Queen of Cups. There's definitely love here between both of you, and they do want it, you know. They do feel, or you feel maybe betrayed. Or, I mean, this is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords card is never good, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean cheating or anything. I'm not getting that like here. I'm just getting like there was just bad, you know, probably like a bad argument or something that happened, a disagreement, and, you know, they just want to be, this could also be like a strategic card, meaning like they're working very diligently on being strategic in healing this relationship. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. Yeah, so the 7 of Swords here is more like, you know, healing the relationship, being strategic, having a, you know, coming up with a strategic plan to heal this connection, because maybe you don't want to lose them, maybe they don't want to lose you, you know. Maybe like, yeah, there was a lot, but, you know, that happened here and it was one-sided and stuff, but maybe it was coming out of like fear because of past experiences. And so you both, I think, maybe tried each other and I think it went too far, you know. Yeah, still wanting to try the relationship. 9 of Wands, still wanting to work on it, still wanting, you know, they don't want to let it go. They think that maybe, or you don't want to let it go either, the two. They feel that this has potential, but it needs a plan. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, they're going to come and offer a cup to you. They are. This is going to be like, it is going to be restored, but, you know, it needs time. It definitely needs time in healing, you know, from both sides. I think they're running right now. Also, the runner is also because they're needing time. So like, if you feel they're acting cold or they're being distant, whatever, it's not because they don't want it. It's because they're figuring it out. They're figuring out how, when they do move forward into this relationship, what's it gonna, you know, be like how they want it to be this time versus what it's been. Okay, so sometimes it takes time for the person to change and realize that, you know, not see a relationship through the lens of their past, you know. And I'm getting a little bit of this here. I'm getting a little bit of seeing the relationship through the lens of the past, you know, where there's triggers and things like that, things that the current partner may do that you may see it as a trigger, you know, and in our reality, it's not like that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Show me for Taurus, what do they need to know? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. What else does Taurus need to know? Getting to know each other, see? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive. See, I think it's that. It's also like not feeling safe to know if you can trust this person. You know, because you guys have tried each other. There was baggage from the past, and I think, yeah, I think you guys just tried, because of course none of the two sides want to visit, you know, past wounds or past experiences. Like, you know, the whole idea of having an actual relationship or somebody new coming to your life is that it's someone different that you're not going to repeat. And then everybody like has this expectation that, you know, okay, this person that came into my life, if God brought it to my life, right? If universe presented it, you know, he's going to be like the perfect person for me, you know, like I'm going to finally be happy, you know, I'm going to finally get like this person. And then you get in the relationship and then you see that person comes with a whole bunch of baggage stuff too. And then it's really hard to navigate through that. And then if you start dating and you start going out and you start liking each other, but then things start coming out, you know? And so it passes from, you know, the beginning stages, you know what I mean, to then a more, you know, you're more intimate with each other, where you've lost a little bit of that thing of feeling like you can't tell them things. And then is when you start like, okay, like, you know what, I really don't like this, or I really don't like that. Or, you know, I didn't tell, you know, you didn't say anything in the beginning because you didn't want to scare them, because obviously you don't feel the confidence, you know what I mean, in the beginning of the relationship to call out things, you know. But then, you know, you're like, okay, well, you know, if you could change this, you know, then maybe, you know, we could, you know, this will work. Or, you know, if you can adjust this, you know what I mean? And I can come in and do this. And then when you see that you do it and the other person doesn't give it back, then this starts happening. One-sided relationship, you know, all of that. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, Taurus, really. Show me, Spirit. What else? Any other cards for Taurus? Nope. That is it, my dears. So, all right, this is the love realm. So I'm gonna put these cards back, and I'm gonna now do finance, career, and all of that, and see what comes out there. Give you a little quick insight on what is happening with that energy. So it's good to know our finances. Just give me a minute while I pick these up. And oops, I think I included the other deck here. Oh gosh. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay. We take out a little oracle card, and then we'll move into the tarot for finance. Well, I have more of the oracle cards to little messages for the career. Okay, show me, Spirit. We're going to switch now to career finances for Taurus. What do they need to know? Career finances, Spirit. What do they need to know? Thank you. All right. Raindrops. Take the chance on them. Number 39 could be significant. Potion. Remember the practice self-love. Okay, so they are asking you, that did come out, detox, you know, practice self-love, you know, in the areas of your life. Maybe someone's gonna give you an opportunity. He's gonna take a chance, you know, on you. This is just general oracle message, so it could also mean that your partner, you know, from bringing it from the love reading that we just did, that they might want to go ahead and take a chance on this relationship as well. Okay, so let's see. Trap. Show me career, finances, job, money. What's going on? Taurus. All right, guys. So, got a few cards here. Strategy. Trap, strategy, schedule, coaching. So, you guys might be in a period of being strategic, planning. You might be, trying to mind read, those around you at your job, schedule management, trying to organize maybe a new schedule or a change that maybe has occurred within your job. You may be getting coached on something in your job. Okay. But be careful with the trap, because maybe they're going to have you want to sign some kind of contract or something that's going to trap you to the job. Be careful with self-indulgence. It is good to pour into yourself. They are asking it again. So make sure that you potion, remember to practice self-love. So I think if you practice a lot of self-love, coming out of whatever situation, guys, remember, this is not going to resonate with everybody, okay? So the love reading may not resonate with you. That's okay. Like, you don't have to make something fit that doesn't fit, okay? But coming out from the love reading, I mean, there's been various times where it's just indicated indulgence, so self-love. So just be careful, or just be careful with overdoing it. Okay, so either or. Commitment. You guys might have to have a commitment to something that you may feel trapped in. See, very interesting. Look at the, so, just be careful with that, okay? With you feeling trapped into something that you may not really want, because now they change the schedule and you feel that you're trapped to that job, or whatever the case is. Like, again, the commitment is being tested. See, and you got the commitment card. So this all kind of ties in together. Now, you did get the card of gift. You may be getting some kind of gift in the sense of a payoff. Like hard work is paying off. So, maybe there's going to be a period of time, where it's going to be challenging, but then at the end, you know what I mean? Something better may come out from all of this situation, okay? There could be a turnaround. There could be another decision made. There could be another offer on the table. That's a blessing. So always just, think about that, okay? I have numbers here. Somebody can be born in 78, 48, and 76. Number 5 could be significant. 47, ages, 34, 36, okay? Number 39 and 24 also can be significant for some of you. Okay, number 69, relaxation. See, it's asking you for self-love, relaxation. So through you relaxing, through your relaxation, not become lazy. Lazy is one thing, and relaxing. I'm saying self-love on yourself. Through you doing that, you're going to attract good things. Meditating. A lot of people don't understand that the self-care you give to yourself also attracts energy. So it also attracts positivity. Clean the house, cleanse things, like detox your body, meditate. When you do things like that, it also brings, you give yourself self-love, it opens up doors for positivity. Fate. So you guys may be getting readings, or somebody may be getting readings on you regarding, well, if you're here on my channel, then you are definitely looking for guidance, right? The card came out, number 10. Maybe significant for some of you as well. Evidence. Not sure. Maybe something's being tested with you needing to... Maybe you're being called Maybe they're seeing like how much, like they're checking you out at the office. I don't know. Maybe they're looking at your job, or they're looking at, if you're, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to figure out something. Just be careful with that energy. 32, luck. Luck will be on your side. Again, you should be getting a gift of some sort. And okay, we got the card of right. Ceremony, mastery, magic. So some of you could be manifesting. Just be careful, because this could be also like that, ugly magic, happening as well. So just make sure you cleanse. We never know the people around us, what intentions they may have, okay? But if you feel something of that, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to book a reading with me. I can go into those energies and check and see what is happening there. But it did come out, so just be careful. But number 32, 55, and 18 can also be significant. Okay, but we're gonna tap in with tarot here and see what is going on with the work world. So show me, Spirit, what is this energy coming out for Taurus in the career work life? What's being tested here? What is happening? Can you give me the storyline here for Taurus? They need this information, please. Can you please bring them clarity? Show me for Taurus. All right. We've got the 501. So definitely conflict, turmoil, gossiping. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that happening. So be very careful around you at this time. You've got the Tower. So okay, so something may be falling apart in order for new things to rise. Okay, so that could also be where your commitment is getting tested as well. Okay, wow. All right, so 7 of Swords. See, some betrayal can be happening here in your job, but there's going to be changes, closing of cycles. You are going to be moving into thinking very logically about your money, about what you really want, as your legacy or the long term of this. But yes, there could be something heavy coming in your work realm, okay, for sure. But you're going to have to you're going to be thinking very logical, very strategic. That's why the strategic card came out here. Yeah, there's definitely some turmoil coming. And it's about your stability. It's about your, could also be maybe you're going to be changing jobs, And maybe there's a crumbling for that you can realize that maybe you need to move to something different. That what you're doing is just not working out anymore. Yeah, it's been a lot of baggage for you. We got the 10 of Wands again. We got it also in the relationship side of this, So definitely, something that you're going to need to address and look into, because it's causing you a lot of stress here, Yeah, it's in the work realm. 3 of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. And then the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be looking elsewhere. You're going to be looking for a different job or a different thing to do. Things may not play out as you want it, but changes will come with that. Closure will come with that. And then you'll be offered something better in the work realm, definitely. And you're going to be searching for sure. Or they're going to be searching online for you, definitely. The job is, looking into you, trying to figure out. This could also be figured out if you're really a fit for them. I mean, I'm feeling a lot of changes in the work force type of thing for your sign, Taurus, okay? So this is what I'm getting. I hope that my reading resonated for some of you. And take care, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.